Hello, Dragon Slayers. This is Dr. Tom. So, I'd like to talk to you today about organizing myths. That's a concept that many of my friends, students, and patients have difficulty with. The concept emerged as I'm trying to understand what motivates large groups of people, whether it be what motivated religious groups like Jews, Christians, and so on, as they navigate life. I think one would be arrogant if they believed that they could either prove or necessarily disprove the existence of God, absent, I'm sure, uh, the 12 apostles of Jesus and others. The concept of proving a myth is quite daunting, but nonetheless, a myth may guide our lives. And an organizing myth may be one that is so compelling that it sees us through life challenges. To give an illustration, people who read the Bible are energizing an organizing belief system that provides them the strength with which they can navigate the challenges of life. So, similarly, the idea of America is an organizing myth. Certainly, American history is quite rife with illustrations of cruelty and hypocrisy, but nonetheless, it's a direction. The idea provides us a direction that points to our future. As Martin Luther King said, the Declaration of Independence was a promissory note to America that he hoped that America would fulfill. And those of us that still consider ourselves patriotic still see the vision of America as being a positive vision. Unfortunately, many young people are unaware of the beauty of the American myth. I think that accounts for one of the phenomena that we're seeing right now in New York City. We have a mayoral candidate who's likely to win, but he avows communist principles. Well, any student of history will understand that communist experiments are more likely to end tragically than otherwise. What people don't appreciate, particularly when they hail their enemies as fascists, is that the roots of Hitler's fascism grew out of a failed socialist experiment. So be wary of the promises of those that shill in behalf of communism. Let me take a next step and talk about the role of affirmations. Affirmations are belief systems that we hold as if they are in the present. So when you repeat affirmations, allow your affirmations to be a projection out into the future of how you wish to be. For example, I'm a disciplined human being. I'm a kind human being. I surround myself with love. I'm the best my awareness permits. I seek greater awareness. All of these are affirmations that you can hold as true and that can be your life's guidelines. Let me take a bit from a book of one of my favorite authors, an inspiring author, Jordan Peterson, who arguably has probably written the best-selling self-help book in recent times, and that is 12 Rules for Life, which in a way became an inspiration for my primer, dragon slaying. Same idea, a few different principles, and mine is substantially briefer than Dr. Peterson's. But his rules warrant repeating. Rule number one, and think about the full meaning of this. Stand up with your shoulders back. Walk proudly. Think proudly. Act proudly. Believe that you are worthy. Two, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. If you could, be your best coach and your best friend. Three, Make friends with people who want the best for you. Your friends, your family should support you as you pursue your own course of self-improvement. 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not who someone else is today. 5. Don't let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. So you raise your children so they are a pleasure to be around. They are loving human beings. If you do that, they're far more likely to be successful in the outer world. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Another take on people in glass houses. 7, I love this one. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Look upon challenge as something that is worthwhile, and look upon yourself as someone capable of meeting that challenge. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something that you don't know. 10. Be precise in your speech. Be careful with your speech. Sometimes our speech is so laced with expletives that it's difficult to understand the meaning of the speech other than perhaps we're upset. 11. Do not bother children when they're skateboarding. Allow them to enjoy it. And finally, a metaphor for how you view others around you. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Give yourself an opportunity to show love to those intuitive, loving animals that support us. Well, this is a very brief podcast today, in part because my voice is beginning to give out. But I hope you learned something from it. I hope you begin to explore affirmations that work for you. And I look forward to seeing you, and perhaps with a guest, next week. To all, be well.